soft and buttery. It was not dry, it tasted fresh. I would definitely go again if it's the only sort of thing in the area and I'm hungry for Koobideh. I would definitely go back. My reason for this channel and the videos is to chronicle all the different Iranian, Persian restaurants and Koobideh that I try in all the different cities and countries I travel to frequently around the world. For you to be able to access online on this channel, either as a heads up for yourself, as reference, or if you're just curious what Koobideh looks like in some other place in the world.
سلام همه چطورین؟ خوب هستین؟ Nice to see everyone again. Inshallah everyone is good. Inshallah همتون موفق هستین. I'm here today in Dubai, back in the Dubai Mall, and I'm going to a new restaurant here called Noonan Kabab. It's a fast food restaurant in the food mall, and I'm in the mall, so I'm hungry and I got my camera. Let's see what it was like. So let's look for Noonan Kebab in Dubai. Looks like 3, maybe 4 branches that they have in Dubai. There's one in the Dubai Mall, an average of 3.3 stars, which is this one here on the left. And then they've got another one in the Times Square, which is in the middle of Dubai. And then they've got one further south in IBN Batuta Mall, which is 3.1 stars. So there's maybe a little bit more, maybe 4 branches. The other one doesn't seem to have a rating. But I'm going to go to the one in the Dubai Mall, this one here. So it's got 3.3 stars, about 121 reviews. We'll have a quick look at the pictures first. So there's the restaurant itself. There's the food, looks a little bit like a canteen style of serving the food. There's some of the Koobideh. There's the plate with the food. Looks really fast food style, a bit of a menu. Okay, let's go up. Opens at 10, looks like it closes at 10 as well most days. We'll have a quick look at the reviews, and we'll look by the newest. 1 star by Adele. Dubai Mall staff is very bad and no smiling at all. One of the Philippine ladies is so angry and very rude. It is fast food. I don't think you can expect too much service. Perfect place for Iranian food. Also not heavy on the pockets. Order the spicy jujah, serve with must. And there is, that actually looks pretty nice. She got 3 different types of rice there with his jujah. Couple of good reviews here, very delicious, excellent food and price. Shiv, another 1 star, awful customer service, made the food taste terrible. Ali is a little bit more forgiving. Average place in a 2nd floor food court, has its own seating in case you don't want to sit in the overall food court. Wafa, another 1 star. This is not looking good. I just tried a mixed meal in Dubai Mall. This is the worst taste ever, all frozen. They're saying it's fresh and they're lying. My stomach is in pain after the food. Jerik, 5 stars. My go-to place for kebabs in Dubai, okay? Zara, 1 star. Food from here is nasty. Cold dishes and the meat are dirty, okay? The ladies are not happy with this place. While the food is delicious, the service is unfortunately very poor. Despite visiting the mall branch numerous times without issue, I recently encountered an employee who refused to accommodate my request for a salad type, okay? So Mariana was a bit picky. I don't think you can be too picky in fast food restaurants, to be honest. Imagine trying to be picky in McDonald's with the burgers. Saeeda, 1 star. As I'm Iranian, this is the worst experience. It's not even the tasting of Iranian food. Not recommended at all. Seems to be not really that positive, the reviews here. Many people complaining about the quality of the food being old or not tasting that great. There's a lot of complaints as well about the price, it being really too expensive for what it is, and also bad service seems to come up a few times. The people who are working there seem to be sometimes not so happy or accommodating. So it's fast food though. I mean, I don't know what else you want to expect from fast food, but let's have a go. Let's go and see for ourselves. بیا با هم دیگه بریم ببینیم نون کباب تو دبی مول چیزی هستش. I'll see you there. The food court in the Dubai Mall, if you don't know, is right opposite the aquarium down there. So we've gone to the 3rd floor, the top floor, the 2nd floor, whatever it is, and there it is on your left. So you want to turn left
If you're coming from that side of the food court, you want to turn left past the Wendy's, past the playground here, towards the KFC, and then you want to turn right. می‌پیشین دست راست از KFC می‌پیشین دست راست. بعدش هم اون طرفه. It's on the other side. So right from the KFC, there's a McDonald's, and right at the end there, you can see Noon and Kabab. In the corner, next to the Charlie's Philly steak, Noon and Kabab. Taste of Persia. So in terms of the location, obviously it's in the mall, which is very central and very popular, and I think if you're in Dubai, you'll probably come to the mall. So I think the location, I mean, it's in the food court as well, which is very, very busy. It's not out of the way, it's not difficult to get to. Just like with Hatem, which is nearby, you know, I think the location is actually very good. So 4-star for the location for Noon and Kabab. In terms of the service, I think there was a lot of sort of waiters at the bar, at the sort of the area where you order. The one that spoke to me, he didn't speak Farsi, but he was very respectful, he was very nice. He asked about my background actually, despite them being quite busy. He took the time to want to get to know a little bit more about me. He was a bit curious about one of my bracelets. Spoke a little bit of Farsi. I tried to say Shatori, everything good, Kubi. He could speak basic, but he wasn't Iranian or fluent in Farsi. Nice guy. When the food was ready, you know, they didn't leave it on the table. They called me, they asked me to come, and they actually came to find me and tell me the food is ready. Some of the restaurants I've been to, they sort of just leave it, you know, if you think back to Hatem, for example, you know, they left it on the counter there for a few minutes, maybe enough 5 minutes before actually somebody picked it up and brought it to me. In terms of the starters, besides the Koobideh and rice, they did give a little mustard khiyar, I think, you know, yogurt and cucumber, which is a standard Iranian side dish. Compared to some of the other restaurants I've been to here in Dubai, and paid a lot less, and been given like a whole set of starters, including bread, mint, cheese. Thinking back to places like Shiraz Nights, Sadaf restaurant, that was great service. That was above and beyond the expectations. This was sort of standard. So service was good, not great. I mean, it wasn't amazing. I didn't feel like I was very specially treated, just very respectful. So I'm gonna go half a star for the service. I think very nice people. Quantity, there was a lot of rice on the plate, a lot. I would say 70%, maybe 60% of the plate was rice, which was good, and there was a variety of rice. The Koobideh itself was quite small. On my first impressions, it was quite a small Koobideh. It wasn't tiny, it wasn't like an Al Ustad Koobideh, which you can watch and see for yourself. I've had bigger sizes here in Dubai, definitely bigger than Hatem's next door. I finished the plate and I was pretty full. I was pretty satisfied. I think the amount of rice made up for the small sort of the average to small Koobideh. So yeah, I think it was quite standard, to be honest. I think I'm gonna go with half a star again. The rice is very soft and buttery. Compliments. I don't know if it's coming from the kebab, but the rice is pretty good. It would be nice if they gave some up. The quality, of course, which is also one of the most important things, and I thought the quality was actually was decent, was good. Despite it being a fast food sort of restaurant, I thought the quality was actually quite good. So the Koobideh was quite juicy. It's obviously just been barbecued, grilled. It was not dry, it tasted fresh. The rice was also very narm, very soft, buttery. It was pretty good, I mean, it wasn't, the Koobideh had flavor as well. I wouldn't say it was amazing, but for what you paid for and the speed and the location and everything, I thought it was actually quite fair. I would definitely go again if it's the only sort of thing in the area and I'm hungry for Koobideh. I would definitely go back, and that's a good thing. It wasn't disaster, it was good, as it should be, right? So I think half a star again for the quality. For For the price, the 2 Koobideh and then I think 3 types of rice was about 45 dirham. That's around 8, 9, maybe 10 pounds, British pound. It's not expensive, it's not cheap either. It's sort of on the average side. In London you can pay this sort of amount and you can get I think, big portions. So I think for the pricing, if I think about the local prices, I've been to some restaurants around Dubai that priced at around 30, 35, 36. I don't think it's too expensive. It's also not bargain either, considering, it's fast food. It's not sort of fine dining. It's not a sort of restaurant. And the price is very similar to, maybe even higher than what you might pay in some restaurants in London and in Dubai. So I'm going to go with a half a star for the price. I think it's not too unreasonable. If it was a little bit lower, if it was around sort of 7, 8 pounds, around 30 dirham, 35 dirham, I think it would have been probably a 4 star. So in summary, for Noonan Kebab in the Dubai Mall, a fast food sort of Iranian Koobideh, I'm going to go for 3 stars. Great place to come if you're in the mall and you fancy or looking for Koobideh. Definitely, and you're hungry, why not? This is the one to go to, at least in comparison to Hatem next door, and maybe, if you don't fancy any of the Western food. Let me know what you think. Have you had a better experience? Have you had a worse experience? برای همون تعریف کنین اگه شما خودتون اینجا خوردین، دوست داشتین، دوست نداشتین. Let us all know in the comments, or join our groups, our Facebook group, and share with everyone, so we can continue to help raise the standard of Koobideh for us around the world. So thank you for joining. خیلی خوب بود هم دیگه رو دوباره دیدیم. Inshallah همتون خوب باشین. Stay safe and I'll see you all again. Inshallah هم دیگه رو دوباره میبینیم برای رستوران دیگه.